Who do you want to join Damage CTRL?
Ooh.
What's going on, wrestling fantasize? Steve Folk. Welcome to 10 Count Media. I'm here with Dakota Kai. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, last year I apologized to you about asking about Taylor Swift at a Fastlane press conference.
That wasn't me. That was you.
That was me, but
We were all a little bit confused about that, but you know.
well, people
People were like talking about it, so you know, it was fun.
Hey.
Fun little question.
when social media picks it up, either with death threats or lovely threats, you know, it's one thing or another.
Wow, yeah, the death threats thing though. People go
there.
crazy. Yeah, really?
Oh, they were there. Trust me.
You guys, we need to stop that's too much. Yeah, there's a lot of that on social media. That's why I don't hang out there a lot these days.
Smart.
Yeah, I don't know. It's scary. It's a scary world out there. You guys just be saying stuff.
Like Taylor Swift, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of strange things, where's the strangest place you've ever had a wrestling match?
Strangest place I've ever had a wrestling match was on a farm.
A farm with animals involved and all?
There weren't animals like around the ring, but it was definitely a place where they held cows and sheep and stuff. You could tell it was muddy on the ground. Yeah, so our farm, but you know, on the independent scene, like that's kind of the norm. You know what I mean? We'd be doing things in like garages and random sheds and things like that. Wherever you could put a ring up, that was generally the gist of wrestling, especially back then. Like, yeah, I know. Sounds like I'm talking like I'm come from like the Stone Age or something like that.
Back in my day.
Today we wrestled on dirt, like yeah.
Well, you have Soft Ground Pro, you know, and so they have that too.
Yeah.
But yet, also speaking of strange things, where's the strangest place a wrestling fan's ever asked you for an autograph?
Strangest place. I don't think there was I can't really think of any strange place, but there was a person who was like at the airport that didn't really say anything and just kind of like did this and then just ran away because he was gonna miss his flight. So yeah, I mean, that was a strange situation, but I think that we get those a lot. So
Now the Hall of Fame is this weekend. So many people are going in, but there's one person who I want to go in the Hall of Fame. What do you think? Jim Johnston. He has created so many different entrance music. Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
oh my gosh, yes, he's iconic.
Yes.
I think so for sure. I think he popped up on my page recently about like everything he's sort of done. It's like got quite the resume.
Of course he did. Yeah. And then John Cena this year is the end of John Cena, of course.
Yeah.
You know, he could become champion, he might not. What does John Cena mean to you? What advice has he ever offered to you?
John is definitely someone, he always sits backstage and he's giving everyone advice. Like even recently when we were in Europe, he was about to go out because he was opening the show with a promo, and I was watching the screen and he came up to me and I think it was one of the girls having a main event match. It was Lyra and Zoe, and he was asking me like, what are you looking for in this match in terms of like what am I watching for? So he's just happy to give advice no matter what he's got next. Like he had a big promo he had to memorize and he still had the time right before to talk to me and basically be like, yeah, like, you know, I'm looking for this, that and the third. And then he's someone I looked up to during his Doctor of Thugonomics days. I'm still hoping he comes out to that song. I don't know if we're gonna get it. I love Doctor of Thugonomics, like his version of Doctor of Thugonomics. I was like all about it, but we might not get it anymore just because of, you know, he's gone to the dark side. So I don't think he's gonna come out and be like,
Right, he's not going to...
shoes. He's not gonna come pump up his shoes.
He's got to pump him up.
Might.
Pump it up.
Yeah,
Pump it up. Before I wrap this up, though, 2 years ago, WrestleMania 39, I asked you and EO about who should join Damage CTRL, and you said Kyrie, and then she came back a year later.
We manifested that for sure.
We've done a lot of good things and bad things together.
Yeah.
And so, who do you want to join Damage CTRL?
Ooh.
Let's make it happen again. A year from now, we're going to be like sitting here again going, oh, this person actually joined.
I'm going to look at NXT right now because the women's division is stacked. So we're going to go with Julia. Because there's a lot of history with all the girls in Damage CTRL already. She was in Stardom after I already left, but I think she would be a great addition. And she's super cool. I mean, all of them are cool. Look at who I'm teamed with right now.
All stars, future Hall of Famers.
You just gotta come on in, you know?
One last thing, I challenge you to rock, paper, scissors. Do you accept?
Yes. I always mess this
Well,
up.
we'll do rock, paper, scissors, then shoot.
Okay,
right? Here we go.
Yep. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I can tell the world, my wife, and my kids I beat Dakota Kai at rock, paper, scissors.
That's the headline.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.